Hi! For this video, we have an interview with international student who studies at EWHA Womans University, which is located in Seoul, South Korea. She is doing her graduate programs that are fully taught in Korean. Yes, super hard. Her name is Nazerke and she's from Kazakhstan. Plus, she did her undergraduate programs that were fully taught in Korean at Korea University. So this interview is really interesting and you will learn a lot from it. Plus, you can get lots of tips and advice from it. Before we start this video, I just want to let you know that all the links, all the emails, all the details, and all the contacts of the school will be in the description box. So you can go and check them out. Now, let's start our interview.
Hello everyone, my name is Nazerke. I'm from Kazakhstan and currently I'm doing my master's degree in Korean Linguistics at EWHA Womans University Graduate School. Nice to meet you. So I have learned about EWHA in the middle or high school when I was considering about studying in South Korea. Back then I researched a lot about top universities in Korea and of course there was EWHA. About Ewha, the campus was really huge and beautiful. And I remember I got lost when I was looking for the Office of International Affairs. And I asked some questions regarding graduate school admission and international affairs team kindly explained everything. So I had a really good impression about Ewha. About Korea, I had my first trip to Korea when I was high school student. And of course, the first impression related with Korea was Incheon International Airport. So the airport was really big, modern, and so clean. So it really impressed me. And as far as I know, Incheon International Airport is one of the best airports in the world. So I totally agree with it. Being graduate student and undergraduate student is totally different things, I think. In graduate school, there is a great emphasis on self-studying. You should read articles before the class and find by yourself research topics, and you have more writing tasks. And of course, majority of the classes consist of students' presentation. After the presentation, professor gives some additional explanation, or we have a discussion or Q&A session. I think both of them have pros and cons. During undergraduate studies, you have more subjects. You have major related subjects as well as like general subjects. But in graduate studies, you have only your area of study, but you have to do a lot of research, like just you have to find by yourself some topics and write about it and then give a presentation. So yeah. Yes, for sure. I'm satisfied with the quality of the classes. I've learned a lot about my major, expanded my knowledge about the language, and professors are really supportive, willing to be helpful. So yeah, I'm satisfied. I live off campus. For me, it's important to have my own space, and I really like it. So I prefer living off campus. So I've lived before during my first year, during my first semester. It was like, it was good. The facilities are really good. Everything is new and you have everything in dormitory. I think my language certificates, maybe my educational background, maybe some academic achievements, and I paid a lot of attention on my application form. I try to connect my background with my major. It is important to write what courses you want to take in the graduate school, what you are planning to research. So I think this is like key factors of getting into Ewha. I think 10 points. Because every semester, for me, it's hard to find a topic for the final research paper. You have to research something new and give a logical explanation. And this is my weak point, I think. So yeah, 10 points of 10. I've been learning Korean since high school. I had Korean classes with tutor at first, but after that I took classes in Sejongakdang in my hometown. After the graduation from the school, I came to Korea and continued my studies in SNU LA, Language Education Institute, an intensive Korean language program. So that's how I learned the language. I was in love in Korean language. Oh, I really wanted to learn it. So I think if you have a goal, you'll achieve it, even though it is hard sometimes. Of course, I had some hardships, but in overall, it wasn't so hard, I think. Actually, get used to it because during undergraduate studies, I had only Korean classes. I remember that during the first semester, it was kind of hard to understand what professors saying, and reading academic books was really hard for me. But after second semester, third semester, you will get to use it. The most important thing, to not give up. If you are not doing well, it's okay. We are not perfect humans. So yeah, just taking first step is important, and just do your job and everything will be okay. And don't compare yourself with others. You have your own path. In graduate school, no, I don't have any English thought classes, only conducted in Korean. I used to watch a lot of K-dramas when I was teenager, but for now not. About the real Korean life and Korean life in K-drama, I want to say in common, like the life itself is not what we see on the screen. And I'm talking about not only Korea, but in overall, every country. And I think you should not romanticize everything you see. Be responsible for your actions. Be careful, respect that country's culture, tradition, and of course, try to learn that country's language. So that's my point of view. And about K-pop, as for K-pop, I'm a fan of EXO since they debuted since 2012. And I really like their performances. They're good both in vocal, in dancing, and very respectful to their fans. So yeah, I have been several times. Yeah, it was before the pandemic situation. I remember that during undergraduate studies, I was impressed by how Korean students study hard. Like during 중간고사, midterms, and 기말고사 finals, like library is packed with students. So it's really impressed me a lot. And also I'm impressed by all the population, their healthy lifestyle. They go on go hiking. So it's really impressed me. The social scene. Well, first of all, I'm not a sociable person.
Okay, end there.
So actually, I don't have close friends in EWHA. Maybe because I have only online classes. But I have friends whom I have met when I was an undergraduate student. So I really care about them and they really support me. And I think that's enough for me. I don't have any particular place, but I like walking around the campus, enjoying the beautiful scenery, especially in spring or autumn. As for outside of it, I like palaces like Gyeongbokgung, Cheongdokgung, Doksugun. The thing I like in Seoul is the coexistence of modern architecture and historical places. So I really like going to the palaces. I've got EGPP scholarship. It's EWHA Global Partnership Program Scholarship. It covers tuition fee, housing fee on campus, monthly stipend, and national health insurance fee, and also one-round flight tickets. It is fully funded scholarship for the girls from developing countries. And I'm really glad to EWHA for giving me such a financial support. So thank you so much, EWHA. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Only once, like for the first semester and then after graduation.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I have professor advisor. Professor helps me a lot with my thesis since it's my first time writing such a big academic paper. And he advised me how to write it. And I really appreciate his support. So yeah. Office of International Affairs of EWHA. I think almost every day posts information about internship opportunities and scholarship, extracurricular activities on their homepage, ISA So everyone who are interested, you can check it out on this page. So yeah, this is how I think EWHA helps the students. My plans after graduation are really simple. I'm planning to go back to my home country and find a job. That's all.
You don't want to stay in Korea?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think I feel homesick.
I see, I see.
2 years.
Oh, since the pandemic started?
Yeah. Now I just called my family.
I'm thinking about food only. Okay.
I see. I really like Shawn Mendes. So I really like his song, song called In My Blood. There is lyrics saying that sometimes I'm giving up, but I just can't. It is in my blood. So this is really cool. I think so emotional song, and I really like it. So I like listening to this song a lot. Others maybe Shawn Mendes Wonder. I really like this song too.
Oh, it's so cool. Like he's on the train, right?
Yeah. This is from the latest his album Wonder, and the title track is Wonder too. And other songs, I think Taylor Swift. I like her songs. Like every of her songs, like one history, like small history, and music videos also beautiful. And my favorite track is Starlight. I really like this song too. And maybe the last song is Duo's. He's member of EXO and also he's actor. So I really like his song in Spanish called Si Fueras Mía. Yeah.
So these four songs best describe your Ewha life.
I cannot say like it describe my life here in Hua, but I like them just.
I see.
Maybe you should think beforehand the research topic. What do you want to research and do some work before? Because when you will study in graduate school, time management is really an important thing. So it is really better to do everything beforehand, before deadline.
Yeah.
So do not procrastinate. This is my advice for all the students. Be in touch with professors. If you do not understand, just ask them or ask your classmates, ask Korean students. They are always willing to be helpful and friendly. If you have some issues, go to your department or to the international office. They will help, I think. So yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the interview. And yeah, good luck with your research paper and your studies.
Thank you, Munisa, for having me. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. Please subscribe. And good luck, everyone, with admission. See you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.